Y'all, can y'all please stop asking Melody this?
Whether Martell allegedly has a new girlfriend. How are you feeling right now about that part of it?
And overall, honestly, when it comes to who's dating who, that doesn't faze me at all. You know, when I made the decision 3 years ago to walk away from a marriage that had become toxic, I've stood firm in that, and my decision has not failed me yet. I feel good. I'm blessed.
She do not care about who Martell is dating. She is done, done, done. God said go, and she moved on. She washed her hands. She don't care if Greg will go and how Nene say?
Okay, when I was done with John, I was done with John. I was already married back to Greg.
Right.
So I really didn't give a who John be with. He could be with this camera, it was fine with me.
I don't care if John could have been with this camera over here. I don't care. Like, she don't care. Melody do not care who Martell is with. Martell could be with the tree. Melody don't care anymore. I wish people would just stop asking her. Stop bringing up Sheree. I only feel as though people ask her that is because it is Sheree. I feel like if it was anybody else, nobody would really care. But because it's Sheree, she's a housewife of Atlanta, that people are even asking her how she feels. And I feel like a little bit of people would just maybe want to get like a sound clip or start some beef or some drama between the two. Like they think maybe Mel gonna say something shady, but Mel don't care. Honestly, I feel as though as long as the kids aren't affected, Melody could care less who Martell is with. So, no shade to this reporter because he was just doing his job. People gotta do their job. The producers probably asked him to ask that question. But at the end of the day, leave her alone. She don't care. This lady done moved on. And I like how she mentioned in the interview how she's like done this in business, that in business. Like she has a full whole life outside of Martell. Martell's like the last thing on her mind, I'm sure. Like I said, outside the kids, you know what I mean? And like she said, she has came to the conclusion that like when it was time for her to move on out of that toxic relationship, that was it. So as long as he's not bothering her, disturbing her peace, why why y'all keep bringing up who he dating? As long as he here to, I feel as though this. I don't know verbatim how Melody feel, but I feel like if I was her, it's how I feel. As long as he here to pick up the kids or drop them off at the time as designed by the court or however they go, whatever arrangement they got, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. And like I said, as long as the kids feel comfortable on both sides, you know what I mean, to talk to their parents about anything that they may not feel comfortable with or something that's bothering them, then job well done for both of them as parents, because I know and I'm sure that it has to be difficult for them, like knowing their family unit, especially the oldest children in particular, where they only know mommy and daddy. They only know one way, and it's been that way for years for them. So, my heart goes out to the kids, especially in this situation, because divorce is never easy for anybody. Of course, we see the spotlight on the parents of the two adults, but if there were kids involved, it's definitely difficult. And I appreciate hearing, talks of therapy that, the kids are in therapy and things like that. Cause I think that's very, very important. Kids do know stuff. Kids do remember. Kids are not dumb. There are many humans. If anything, they be having more sense than adults a lot of times. Y'all see how Marceau's son had to get Marceau and Tisha together. I'll never let my spouse disrespect me. That's what the little boy said. That's what he said. I heard it with my own 2 ears.
I miss mom cooking every day. Well, guys, she can't cook right now because she's working.
I would never let my spouse talk to me like that.
So these kids are very smart and you can't lie to their spirit. But overall, I just kind of wanted to share this video for anybody else out there that's about to do some interviews. No, I'm kidding. Y'all could ask Melody what y'all want to ask her. But for the most part, I feel like she's over. She wants to live her own life. She wants to do her own thing. I'm glad to hear that she's dating. I'm glad to hear that she's taking time out for herself and just being the total free woman that she can be. Like Melody has really glowed up over the years. From the beginning till now, she looked good in the beginning as well. Like, don't get me wrong, but I really love seeing women come into their own, like that whole freedom, the singing, the acting, beauty care, I love seeing women being free to create. You know what I mean? I feel like that's one of the beautiful things about being a woman, being a creator. You know what I mean? We bring life into the world. We bring life to things. You know, we bring life to a living room by our designs. You know, it could be all barren stuff, but you know, we'll put carpets and rugs and pictures and smell good. Just making it lively, bringing liveliness to a space. Not to say men don't do that, but you know, I just like that about us. I'm you know, I feel like it's a little unique to women. So yes. Love us. No, but seriously. Overall, let me know what y'all think about people keep asking Melody how she feels about Martell dating Sheree. I guess it's working for a storyline because every time I look up articles about about Love and Marriage Huntsville, some stuff with Sheree does come up. In the new season of Housewives and how, you know, she's dating Martell. So it is interesting, the whole crossover appeal. And we shall see how that goes. But other than that, let me know what y'all think. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Met Synquette, man, the girl was having